Hi folks, it's me. Sorry about the delayed reaction there, but I didn't think my video was going to come on. Right, just a few bits to unmould or demould or whatever. I've not done a video for a while, so I thought I'd excuse me, just come on. I've just been in the shower and I've sprayed deodorant, and unfortunately it's gone straight to the back of my throat, so sorry about all coughing. So anyway, you can see I've been having a little play one way or another. Now this was a new mould I've not tried before, and my original plan, I wanted to get oh excuse me, I wanted to get this done, and I wanted to get these done, so I'm going to go with these first. Now these are drafts for the game, checkers, drafts, whichever you call. Now I did some black ones, which were the normal ones, and these ones are the kings that you king with. If you know the game, you'll know what I mean. But the only thing is you can't see crown because they're too sparkly. But never mind, you'll know which is crowns, won't you, because they're too sparkly. Others aren't sparkly like this. They're sparkly but not like this. I think my hand went a bit daft with, or my spoon did, when I went to get me stuff. So as you can see, there's my drafts all finished. Oh, I am so sorry. I'll have to get another quick drink. Just a minute. I've got this tickling in my throat now. It's deodorant. And there we go. That's a bit better. I'll do that, and then I'll see if I can blow my nose. Sorry. I would normally do all this on a video, but unfortunately I'd started when I started coughing. Right, here we go then. So we've got the drafts done. We've got some little bottles to undo, and again you can see how much sparkly I put in them, because that's beautiful purple on the back, and Annie went a bit divvy with sparkly on the front. And the same's going to apply with this one, I think. Yes, there we go. It's a lovely black on the back and ridiculous sparkly on the front. I do like sparkly, but I think this is just a little bit over the top, these. And then the yellow one, that's not too bad because you can tell it's yellow, and that's really pretty. I love that. They're none of them bad, and they're all going to be decorated one way or another up front, so it will cover a lot of that sparkly up. And then this green one here, again, very, very sparkly, but because it's a green one, you can tell it's a green one, if you know what I mean. And what I have started to do, because I got these lovely fish, and these have only been actually poured with a clear resin that's obviously got a bit of sparkle in it, but it was just a clear resin. Because what I decided I'd do, I thought I'll use mica powder and brush the mica powder colours where I wanted what colour. See that they're a bit lighter on the fin, and then they're a little bit darker on the body when it comes out. And also it's got like a dorsal fin at the back where you see that's a little bit lighter as well. And these are new moulds, and I am absolutely loving these. And I'm making two things with these. I'll unmould them while I'm nattering. One thing I'm doing is, as always, I'm doing the needle minders or cover minders, and these are stunning. I love these fish. They are gorgeous, and they are just a lovely size for a cover minder or a needle minder, but they also make a nice brooch. And when I can see which one it is, let me see if it's this one. Yeah, this is one. Look, here's one I did earlier, my Blue Peter one. See, that's the fish. You can see it's got his fins are lighter, and he has a brooch pin on the back. So that would look lovely on a lapel or something like that. So they are really pretty for either use really, but I do like them as a cover minder, and I also like them as a brooch. And so I've made little gift boxes for those to go into, and they all shut up nicely. So that's those. Where's the others? Because these I've also done. Let's see if this is the right one. It is. I've also done the same with these. And that's the actual bottle there. And it has a small pin on the back. So again, it makes a really pretty brooch or cover minders, which, what's a daisy? What the fingers that I am. It's a good job they don't break, isn't it? Yeah, so I've done the cover minders with the magnets on, or I've done them in the brooch style, so that's those as well. So that is what's going to go with this. I'm going to decorate it on the front, and then we're going to put a pin on the back and dome it because it's a little bit sunk in. I've got to go around it with the file, which I use just an emery board. And I just go very carefully just on that edge. I don't go around the side, just on the actual ridge itself, just to get that bit of a sharp edge off. Because, you know, if you've never done resin, I will say this, I love working with resin, but you know, I cut myself very often. It cuts your skin if you're not careful. It's very, very sharp, and this is why it needs to be just filed down that little bit. And it's just, as I say, it's just that edge bit that needs doing, just to take that. You see, that's much better. It's much smoother and not as not as dangerous. But that's how I do that. So, and we managed to get rid of all that, them little tiny edges, and that get rid of that sharp ridge, and that's that one. So that's those. This is the other fish. I did this one in lighter colours. There's that one. Aren't these gorgeous? Oh, I don't know whether whether you noticed, but also with these, get one of these cover minders down. This is the cover minder one with the magnets on the back. They're really strong magnets. And if you look, it's got diamante eyes. So it's just, it looks shiny on the nose, but that's not got a diamante on front. It's just the eyes. And I think it just finishes them off nicely, and they are beautiful. I only got one mould originally, and even before I took the first one out, I thought to myself, these look like they're going to look really, really nice. So I bought another mould straight away, and it came very, very quickly from eBay, and hence I am now making them two at a time and loving the results. So so that's that. I did a couple more just using not this time, last time, just using the resin hook, and this time I just domed them on the back. So they're ready now to go onto a keychain with somebody's name on of their choice in vinyl, and then I will just seal it with resin once they are completed. So I'm doing the Mickey ones to order by doing the names as they ask for them. These are the little gems. Just wanted to use this up as well. I made a little bit because I wanted to do a purple do-do-do. And then I was going to do two purple, what is it? But I changed my mind, and then I've just done these. These are gorgeous, and they're lovely for putting on dangles or even a pendant. They're a bit, I think this particular size is a little bit small for a pendant, but otherwise, I mean, they they are nice just to put on bag charms, which is what I've been using them for so far. So all my little bits of resin off there, and then they've gone for clean for next time. And I've got to get my little vacuum out because I was kitching up last night. I mean, I finished my old couple with the bathtub diamond painting day before yesterday evening. And so last night I decided I would kit the new one up, which is, can't wait to start it. It's like a little cartoony dragon, and he's having a cup of tea, holding his tea bag over the cup. It's beautiful. So I'm really going to look forward to that. I can show you a picture actually, just thinking. Oh, that one. Oh, come on. Damn it. It's just got stuck on the outside of the thing. There he is, look. How cute is he? Can you see that? Little dragon holding his teacup. And yeah, I can't wait to get started with this one. The canvas has got extra, because it's double-sided glue. It's got extra width of glue around the edges, and I've got to use this because the way I use my way I do diamond painting is I use the numbers 1 through to whatever number, and there's 31 colours in this, so I use those and the symbols. I don't use all this DMC thingy job on me. It would confuse me, it would take me too long. So I go 1 through to 31, and the symbol, of course. And of course this one on schematic, on, or legend as you call it, on the actual thing, I haven't got that on 1 through to 31. And there's only one as well, and it's a big diamond painting for me. It's a 40 by 50, I believe, or 60. I'm not sure now. It's squares as well, and it is, let me see, yeah, 40 by 60. So it's quite a bit bigger. And normally I've been doing 40 by 30. So basically it's twice it's twice size it normally takes me a longer time. And of course, being square, it will take me longer again. So there we have the crow skull, just in time for Halloween. It's a bit greeny, isn't it, with all this shimmery, but I think that makes him look even more spooky. It's not green. It's not green resin. It's just the greeny finish to the actual glitter that I put in, and it's really come through on the green on that one. And I bet it has on this as well, because I had to make 2 lots of. I thought I'd just about manage it with the what was left over from doing me. What is it? These. But there were loads. I made mouse too much. Story of my life, really. I do a lot, but I don't waste it. It was on something else. And this is another little new mold I got. But if I'm honest, I wasn't very happy when it arrived, because I thought it would be bigger than this. This is on a similar size to, I don't know where it's gone. You know, the one I made with the little bubbles round. It's around here somewhere, but I just don't know where it is. But yeah, oh, it's there. It's there at the side of me. I'll take that big ball out. Yeah, it's a similar sort of size to that, which, yeah, I weren't particularly. I love this. I don't mind that, but I think this is a bit too, plainish. But by the time you see all this glitter that's in it, it probably won't be quite as plain as I expected it to be. I'll get that out. Ooh. They do take some pushing out sometimes, these. But, there we go. Wow, how green does that look? And you can see there's a definite line here, where the first lot of resin went in, and obviously there was a much more glitter in the first lot than there were the second, so maybe it's not so bad because it's had less on the outer edge. So that just needs, again, the bottom bit. All I need to do with that is just go around that little bit of the bottom bit there, just to get that rough edge off. You maybe need a little bit more than that, but I should just get it onto a bigger piece of sandpaper and run it around like that. Excuse me. And that will be good to go. So they are very nice, but I were a bit disappointed, but in actual fact it's not too bad looking at it now, so I'm not really all that upset about it. That one I can't take out because it's going to be it's going to be one of those. But if you look at the mould at the moment, you can see it's only half full. So and I mixed a bit extra up, but it still didn't fill it. So I'll save that, and I will do some more black, just a little bit, hopefully just enough to finish that off. Because they're quite nice. I mean, they're a little candle holder. They're not a tea light holder though. They're a candle holder, and I would have thought that would have been more hollow in the middle, but it's got a bumpy surface, so presumably they're expecting you to soften your wax off your bottom of your candle and then put some pressure on it to put it in, and then it should hold it. So we'll see if that works. I don't know. So we're not taking that out just now, so we can get rid of that and that and that. Okay, again, same with this. I did some the other day. There were a little bit of blue left, light blue, so I put it in here, turquoisey colour. And then last night I made a bit more up, and I thought, oh, I'll put some to one side for this. And I didn't put enough to one side, so I will leave it, and then I will do another little pour. Don't think it'll be today, maybe tomorrow, and I will top that up, and then it'll come out in 3 colours, and they usually actually come out quite nice, those. So the other bits and pieces I've done are just these spheres, and they're very green on the bottom, and these are the kind of things that I put on the charms, these little spheres on a bit of a chain and pop them on the charms, and they are really, really pretty. But they're very, very green underneath. It's a pity really that the glitter sinks so much, because you'd have to sit literally waiting for the resin to start curing before you pour it, if you didn't want that to happen. But to be fair, I mean, I've had it happen to me where it's gone very, very quickly. It's gone to the thick stage, and it's not really been that easy to pour. So we'll do this one next. Now these, oh, I saw Lisa do these, and she she made some of these. They're emojis, and I thought, oh, that's so neat. I love that. Really cool. You've got to paint the faces on, obviously. There's a lot of glitter on the top, but once I think the faces have been painted on, I didn't think they were yellow enough, because they don't look it here, but actually when you get them out, they're not bad. But they're quite deep, and I think really you only need to perhaps put half in. You wouldn't need to put all of it in. But that one's got that, the little comma you see here, like a little speech mark or whatever there, and there's quite a few different ones. So when I've done the face, I'll show me now, but when I've done you can't see the faces on them at all. You just cannot see a face. Oh, yeah. No, you can't. So when I've painted the faces on, I will show you again. But this is the first time I've done these, so really, really pleased how they turned out. Because as I say, I did think I'd not done them properly with the colour, but once they have got the faces painted, which is painted on in black, and if it's a tongue stuck out, it's red. So, you know, eventually they will look like proper emojis. So that's those. And then this little sweetie pie. Ooh. Now I'm a little bit upset because I've got a bit of a I've got a bit of a funny thing going on here, and I don't know why. But I'm going to take it out. It's still very, very soft, this. So I'm taking this out. I absolutely love, 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 love this. Uh, it's copper. I'm loving this copper going in with the. It's copper foil. You know, like the gilding flakes. This is. These are not flakes. They're sheets. But yeah, I am really, really loving these. But you see, it's gone nicely at there, but it's sort of it tape. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on. Can you see how much it tapers to this end? Look at this end, and then look how it tapers to this. I have discovered, much to my chagrin, that my desk is not level as I originally thought, because I have a level. It's a brand new one. And Harry says, it's not level. It can't be level then. And I said, well, it is level because I put my level on it. And I tried it both ways and it was spot on in the middle on both, both directions, that way and this way. So we went and fetched his level. And I just looked at him like, its bubble's going to be at the same bloody place as my bubble. What are you doing? So anyway, he put it on and it wasn't level. And I said, why is your bubble not in the same place as my bubble? Sorry, I can't help but laugh when I think about it. He says the bubble is in the same place. He says it's bloody lines, not bubble. That's in the wrong place. I didn't think about that, did I? I mean, look, I'm an old lady. Go and see now. What can you expect? Oh my goodness. So yes, so that put me down in my place, didn't it? Because I never thought. I mean, I'm just thinking logically, your bubble's going to be at the same place as my flaming bubble. It's in the middle. But he says it's not the bubble that's in the wrong place; it's the lines. And I said, all right. Oh, now you're telling me something I didn't know. Why has that got green on it inside? Can you see that? It's got a green. You can, yeah. You can see that little green thingy. I didn't know I dripped any green into that. Oh, not to worry, it's for me anyway. But yeah, so that is still a little bit flexible, and it could have done with a little bit more resin on there. But I've took it off the mould, and just a little word of advice if you are thinking of doing resin or you've started and you're having little hiccups here and there. I'm still having hiccups, and I've, my resin, and I've been doing it a year, over a year now, and you will still find things, happen that you don't really want to happen. And as I say, basically, it turned out that my desk wasn't level. Now, when he put this desk in, it was downright level. I don't know why it's not level now, but it was level. Because he does everything with level. He's got to have it level this way, level that way, level everything. So it was level. So why it's not now, I just don't know. But it seems as if it's sloping down towards the wall for some reason or other. So yeah, so that's going to be like a little notebook or whatever when I get round to. I've got some somewhere, the binder rings. I've got some somewhere knocking around. I'll find them out and I'll put them on. But you can't. What you can't do is what I've just done there. I took this out of its mould, and yes, I can put it back in its mould exactly where it was. But if you look on the back now, can you see how patchy it looks? And that is because it's still got air underneath it. You cannot get that suction back. You can't get that whole suction thing back to pour again on top of here because it will run underneath. It'll go down inside your mould and run underneath. And you'll get an awful sort of a funny thing going on. So I've just put that back in there just to, keep it in one place as it were. But, So yes, so that's I think all my, well, I'll show you this. I think might have shown it before. This is another one. This is one of the. This was the one that I actually discovered. Uh, First, originally, I discovered that the desk wasn't level because this has got like about a quarter of an inch there at that end, and it's literally to the rim here. So that's how big of a difference. And this mold is right all the way around. It's not higher than one end or other. They're all the same height, the edges. So it is the desk that's at fault. And I did actually sort of had a little sneak peek underneath by pulling the corner up and having a look. And I don't know whether it's made any difference because I did put some more resin on this last night. And I sort of tried to sweep it around so that I covered it all over, and then it wouldn't matter then if it all run to the front because I'd put some which had touched everywhere, if you know what I mean. But unfortunately, I've got like a little what they call a dry pool there. I've got a dry pool there, and I do believe here I've got another dry pool. I've got one there, one there, and one there. So yeah, so I'm a little bit upset about that, but again, I'm gonna mix some more up, and I don't think I'm gonna put any more of the copper leaf in here because I think it's got plenty in. Bearing in mind that this is the underside and that will be the top side, so that will be a game board side. So I'm not too worried about that. But if you can see that, I've got a bit of a rock on as well. So what I shall have to do is heat it, warm it with my embossing heat gun, get it nice and warm, then lay it flat and press it flat and put something on it, like a weight. So some heavy books or something, a piece of board or a piece of paper first, and then something heavy on top to flatten it out. Because obviously you don't want your board rocking around while you're playing games on it. So, and I've not done any chess pieces, purely and simply because I haven't bought the chess piece set pieces. It's not something that I'm interested in chess. My brother used to play chess. He did try to show me how to play tech. I found it very, very boring. I think I found it boring because he always won. Hello, we've got a little friend working with me today. Look. She's helping mummy out here today, baby girl. She's had her hair cut and she smells nice, don't you? You smell like you've been under trees again and got bits. She goes under, um, it's a conifer hedge Harry's put in when we first bought a house, and they're growing up nicely now. But she keeps going rummaging under there and gets all little black bits on her, and bugs me to death because she's white. I've seen all these black bits. So yeah, so that's it for me for now. I hope you've enjoyed that. Can't think of anything else I've got to tell you for any reason. Just, again, this week there won't be any live either. Neither this week nor next week there won't be a live. Um, for those that may be interested, Danielle's funeral is next Monday. So, and I will be attending. So, I don't think I'm going to feel much like. I'm not going to feel much like doing quiz nights and feeling very chatty next week. So that'll be it for me. So anyway, that's it for now, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been half an hour. My God, I could talk for England now, can't I? Oh, don't answer that. My goodness. No, don't tell anybody that. Put them off. Oh, I would like to just actually thank all my new subscribers. I was thrilled to see that I got up to the 80 mark, so I've got 1,480 people, and once I get to 1,500 I will be doing a giveaway. I'm not going to be asking anybody to do anything or send me anything. It will just purely be a giveaway. So it'll be something that I've made with the resin. And if it's somebody overseas that wins, I will be doing a PayPal payment, because you know they lose out overseas. It's expensive to send things, and you know, by the time you're done with postage, they would have been better off spending that on something that they'd like. So overseas will be getting a small cash prize, and somebody in the UK will be getting a resin prize, or there'll be one or two little bits and pieces together. So for now, folks, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're not already. You will be helping my channel grow. If you would like to help support my channel, you can buy me a coffee. That will be a link in the description box below. Or if you'd like to gift me something that I need, there'll be a link to my wish list on Amazon, and they're all expensive items. Some of them are quite reasonably priced. So it's entirely up to you if you wish to or if you don't. But thank you for coming anyway. It's nice to have new people come, and you will get a mention on the channel if you support the channel with coffee or whatever. And the coffees, I have actually knocked the value of the coffee down. I thought a £5 were a little bit too much, so I've knocked it down to £3. It's not so much off anybody's pocket. It's as good in yours as it is in anybody's. But whatever I do get in donations, I do actually put back into the channel. In fact, I've had a new mold come today. These numbers, as you're looking, is it that way? Is it that way up? Yeah. If you look, these numbers, the letters are back to front, which is how I think it should have been in the first place. So my other mould wasn't. So whatever was at the top, whatever was the top, there was the front.
Going to exit.
Okay, Chuck. And you have to dome them, and they're not as nice. But when you've got them where the bottom is the front, and when you've got your glitter that settled a little bit, made it all nice and sparkly, that is always a little bit better. And it's nicer when the front is the actual bottom bit. When you turn it over, it's beautiful and smooth and everything. So I decided that I would treat myself to a back to front. And it was only that I'd seen somebody else doing the key rings with the with the letters the wrong way, and I thought, oh, where'd they got that from? I've not seen that one. Anyway, I did manage to find it on Amazon, so I tripped myself. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'm waffling now. So I'll speak to you all again very soon. Hopefully there'll be another video up later on in the week. I haven't been doing as much. Many of you will know probably why. I've not been feeling too good, health-wise as well as otherwise. And but I am trying to, gather myself and get myself into the mood, into the swing of things again. You know, so that I can keep bringing you little videos and hope that you enjoy them. So take care, everybody, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye for now.